Hi, I'm Kelly and we're the Gossip Girls.
I'm Kate.
I'm Hayley.
And I'm Chrissy.
And every Friday morning we will chat openly, honestly and quite frankly, a little outrageously about something or nothing at all. So Gossip Girls, today we are going to talk about gender specific roles. Is there one?
Without a doubt.
Yeah,
Okay.
I totally agree as well.
Definitely.
And what do you mean by that? Oh, before we start,
What have we got today?
the biscuit of the week is...
Foxes.
Foxes.
Oh,
Lovely.
Foxes.
Want a biscuit?
I'm alright for a
I'm
moment.
fine, thanks.
Just you and I then, Kat.
Nice.
Okay, we got to mark them out of 10, haven't we?
But how do you dip that in coffee?
I actually want to lean over and dip mine in your coffee.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Tea,
definitely
tea, but not coffee. Ooh.
That's lovely.
They're actually better dunked.
Anyway, moving on.
Right, okay, so...
I couldn't have a male nanny.
Really? Why?
No, I couldn't. Not looking after my girls.
Why
Is that because
though?
you've got girls?
I don't know. I just.
Are you
I
being a bit
didn't
weird?
No, you don't being weird.
See, I've got girls. Oh, girl, you've got girls. I wouldn't bother me.
No,
having a
it
male
wouldn't bother
nanny.
me, especially if
Really?
it's hot.
And what do you
That
mean
would
by
make it even
that?
better.
No, I couldn't.
Okay, but you let your husband look after your children. He's
He's
a man.
their dad.
I dunk again.
That's completely different.
Okay, what about a male midman, midwife, male midwife? Would you be happy with
No!
that?
And
Oh yeah, that wouldn't bother me.
Still your doobie
But
wants
your
it.
doctor does.
But your doctor does, and your gynaecologist is mostly a man.
Yeah, practically every
Do you
time.
ever wonder
Yeah.
if a gynaecologist, when he's obviously getting a bit intimate with his wife, does the old... do you reckon does it normally, or
I
does he have a
don't
little...
No,
think
but I
it's-
do wonder if sometimes when doctors are examining you, if they like it.
I know it's
Oh,
going to be
that's
outrageous,
weird.
but the first one is not really going to be this outrageous. I think actually what we were trying to talk about when you're saying male specific roles,
I
you
know.
mean in the home?
Yeah.
Yes,
Who
I
does
was.
what and the
Like
bins
he
and...
takes
sorry.
the bins out.
Oh, that really interesting thought about a gynaecologist getting off on
Their
giving you
job.
an internal.
No, but you mean in the house.
I
don't you, the
do,
home?
because... And I guess where all this comes from is you're a working mum,
Mm-hmm.
juggling everything, is that do you automatically, when you've been in a relationship, fall into that where, you know, he puts the bins out, you know, you're the
He
one that
does,
cleans
yeah.
the toilet. And
Yeah.
I think there are certain roles that a man takes in the house. Like I've kind of been quite arrogant and thought, well, you're here so you will put out the bins.
And you'll do the garden.
Yes.
Oh, mow the lawn.
But it's
Yeah.
almost like assumptive, isn't it, that a man would do that kind of thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that right?
It is, because now I'm on my own, I struggle. I forgot to put the bins out this morning because it's not my job to do that.
I know, but you've got a big bin, I've got a little skinny bin, so I can't put as much in mine. So I walked out of the house like, bin. Okay, so if a man, so what we're saying is that do we automatically do that because are they physical
Yeah,
jobs?
you never sit down and have that conversation.
No,
you never
you
sit down and
don't.
say, right, today you're going to decide what you're going to do.
So
it just happens.
It just
doesn't
happens.
Of course it
Okay.
does.
And their list of jobs is always less than ours.
Absolutely.
Always.
And then you say I'm on my own as well, and I find you just do everything, don't
Oh
you?
God, without a doubt.
I
Because you have
think
to.
what we tend to do, and what I definitely find, is that I do all the really repetitive jobs. Like, say something needs fixing, you need a shelf putting up, whatever, husband will do that. But when it's cleaning the toilets and
Ironing.
cleaning the house, and all,
Ironing.
my husband does all the ironing. I have to
Oh,
say.
lucky
but
you.
he's
He's
ex-army,
ex-army, so he's
he
probably
wouldn't let me
very
touch the
specific,
iron
yeah.
because I wouldn't
Really?
be able to do it right anyway. So
And does he ever cook for you? I have never ever
occasionally he
been with
does.
a husband or boyfriend that's ever cooked for me.
See, I am
never,
now. Now,
never.
because I am, because obviously my partner lives on his own with his daughters, so he does his own bit. So he does
Self-sufficient.
Yeah, he does.
So
the
do we
hoovering,
think
the
then
ironing.
that mums spoil their boys?
Oh yeah.
They haven't
Definitely.
got boys, so I wouldn't know.
No, I don't mean I know I'm a mum with two boys, but what I'm saying is, as maybe our partners have grown up, why can't they? Why don't they
My
cook
mum
and
did
clean
everything for my brothers. They
Yeah,
never
so
did,
did my
and,
mum.
and
You
now
think when
their
we were
wives do
younger-
everything for them.
We had our specific roles. Again, we had to do the hoovering to earn our pocket money. Gary had to
clean the cars.
Really?
Yeah, honestly, yeah, and he had to sweep the driveway and things like that.
Whereas we had
But
to hoover and polish and iron and stuff like that.
But he only became self-sufficient as he got older.
Yeah.
So he, you know, as he got his own place and had to look after himself, I mean, he still eats pot noodles and stuff like that. But generally, he had to He had to learn, and I think what I'm trying to instill in my boys, talking about them baking a cake last night.
Oh, how lovely is that?
Oh, it was lovely until I got home and saw the state of my kitchen, and it wasn't
Yeah, but
quite
I
so
still
lovely.
think it's lovely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
No, I think that I think they need to. I think boys now need to know, because so many, especially with university, they have to go off to uni, and you just cringe to think what they're getting up to at uni, and like how sloven their rooms are and all the mess and everything. So they need to be self-sufficient. They need to learn. And why should boys get away with murder and the girls have to do everything?
I was quite lucky. My dad used to be a chef, so me and my brother, when we were raised, we were taught to cook from really little. So my
right,
brother
so
is a good cook, and when he left home, he
right.
then had to. He was spoiled by my mum. When he left home, he had to do everything on his own. He left home quite early. I think that's the key.
Yeah.
They leave home early, like he was 20. They're better. Sat home to nearly 30.
Oh, I know.
Horror.
Yeah, no,
Absolute horror.
Would you marry or would you date a man at our age who, I know you're younger
Been
than
living
us,
at
who'd
home?
been living at home
No.
his whole life?
No. Oh my God, there's
With
there was
his
that
mum.
programme. There was that programme with little Ronnie Corbett. What was that called?
Sorry,
Timothy.
sorry.
Sorry, yeah. Timothy, yeah.
Sorry,
And
she
he
used
called
to
him
go.
Mother. Yeah, that's
I'm
not
just
right.
saying, would you ever date a man now who had only ever lived at home with his mum?
No.
Oh.
Although you have to say, maybe there are going to be times when, due to the fact that people can't get mortgages and things like that, where actually you might have a guy who is quite okay but living at home still, and is it a lazy
Still a
option?
little bit of something not quite right about that.
Right.
Because they can rent.
Oh, no, it's
Really? No.
Okay, so what would be the right age for a guy to leave home by?
Ooh,
25, I think.
I think 25 is a must.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
23, 24.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Because by that time they're like young men, aren't they? I mean, Josh and Sam, they can iron, they can put the washing machine on, they can do all of that. So I'm expecting them to be out of my house. Yeah. Yeah, and I think if the guy's still living at home in his 30s, you have to question why.
Yes.
Why are you still there? And it might
Unless he'd moved out, had a failed relationship and gone home because he was trying to get his stuff together.
Yeah, but then he needs to be there temporarily, not for long.
Not take root again.
No, I know. I agree. It is very odd.
So we've gone round and round the houses about that, and actually have we got a definitive rule of thumb about gender-specific roles?
I think.
Yeah, I think there is.
Well, it's not
I think it's
so much
ingrained.
about.
Yeah,
think
I think
it's
it is ingrained.
ingrained.
I think you're right there. I think it is ingrained.
It just happens
It
naturally.
does, and it all goes down to this whole thing like boys play with cars, girls play with dolls, boys you dress babies.
Well, not
boys
all
in blue
boys play with cars.
No, but did
no,
you
that's
see?
true.
There was an experiment, and I can't remember where I saw it now, but I read about it somewhere. And they gave baby chimpanzees a load of toys to play with, and the little boy chimpanzees took the guns and the cars, and the little girl ones took the dolls.
Talking about that, did you watch there was a monkey thing on last night? I love
Monkey
monkeys.
life. No, I couldn't.
There was a
because the
little
dog just
tiny
barks.
little monkey
No.
like that. So sweet.
Oh, I think I watched a bit of it where the
Channel
mother
5.
monkey was pushing because the other one wanted to feed all the time, and it was pushing away because they said that they learned to make sure that the others don't go.
But watch how they behave. It is so spooky how much we're like them. One was like saddling up to his mum and dad and like putting his bum in their face and just go no or something. Really comical.
You like that then?
Yeah. What, putting bum in the face? Something like that. Anyway, I think we've done for today. Thank you for listening. You have been listening to The Gossip Girls, and we look forward to seeing you next Friday, same time, same place.
Bye.